And a video blog for the date Friday the 11th of May 2007. My life and the world around me for this today's video journal. Addiction. Why do we become addicted to substances? In my life I've had multiple addictions. Drugs, alcohol, food, sex, whatever. Particularly about drugs and alcohol, we have a disease that the non-user and non-drinker, or the non-alcoholic and drug addict, but if you still drink and use and you don't think you have a problem with it, you still don't understand. The outsiders, you can't explain the process of what it's like to go through this because people simply just don't understand. I've tried to explain my addictions in the past, what the 12-step program is like. You tell people that you've had a drug problem in the past and it never really will go away. It's with me for life. It's not something you just get over after a certain amount of time. I mean, I have 19 months and a few days clean and sober, and it really is one day at a time. It's not something that you can say, well, I'm gonna be sober for the rest of my life, or not gonna use dope, not gonna drink for the rest of my life. You know, I can't guarantee that. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go use tomorrow, but it could be in the future, but most likely I probably won't. I stick with a program. I have a sponsor. I go to the meetings. I talk to other people who have the same experiences. That's why the 12-step meetings are so great, because you know, you're relating with people that understand what you've been through, either on a big way or a small way or a similar way. We're all walking the same path when you walk into those meetings, be it Cocaine Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. We're all in the same boat when you have a problem. Overeating Anonymous, Gambling Anonymous, Sexaholics Anonymous. There's a 12-step program for you name it. Just about everything that bothers us. Why do we do what we do? To try to numb ourselves out, put on that veil, that mask, to try to run away from, oh yeah, well, you know, I don't feel so good today, so I'm going to get drunk and high. Or my girlfriend left me, so I'm going to go get drunk or high. I got fired, so I'm going to go get drunk or high. I woke up this morning, so I'm going to go get drunk or high. It's a vicious cycle that never fucking stops. You know, unless you reach out your hand and say, hey man, I have a problem. Can you help me? And there's so many people I've talked to that say, oh, I'd be so afraid to go ask for help. You know, I don't know where to go, what to do, who to go ask. There's plenty of help out there if you can get it. Just don't be afraid. I've heard that the fear is what keeps a lot of people drinking and using and dying from their disease. And first thing I want to ask somebody that needs help is, and that's debating whether or not they want to go get help, is, do you want to live or do you want to die? Plain, straight up, no bullshit. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Because you may not die today, you may not die tomorrow, you may not die next week, but our disease kills people prematurely all the time. People say, oh, that's a bunch of shit. Oh, I can continue doing what I'm doing. No. Well, there's consequences for our actions, and the shit does catch up with your ass. Everybody's bottom is different. My bottom was not that bad, I guess, compared to a lot of people. I never had to go to jail. I never got arrested. I did some really stupid ass shit, you know, that was really scary. And my parents freaked out when I told them I had a drug problem. I was good at hiding it. We addicts and alcoholics who have this disease, this dis-ease, are good liars and good cheaters and thieves and burglars and bullshitters. You can bullshit your way through everything, you know. That's why we can't keep jobs. Cannot keep relationships, because you just can't deal without doing your habit of choice or multiple habits of choice. You know, since I've been off dope and booze, I haven't really thought about it that much. You know, do I want to do it? No. Do I want to drink? No. Do I want to go to a liquor store or a bar? Hell no. I'm not giving my money to the goddamn alcohol distributors or manufacturers ever again. And I sure as hell ain't going to give my money to the dope man. If you don't know what the dope man is, that's kind of a term we use in the program. The dope man. He's the dope man. That's a drug dealer. That's the guy or girl you go buy from. And they don't want to be your friend. They don't want to be your partner. You know, they seem to chummy up to you until you run out of money, and then they say, "Well, who are you? I don't know you. Go away. You know, come back when you have $100 to spend on your shit. You know, go away." And it's hard to get into treatment. A lot of people are afraid. They're like, "Oh shit, you know, everybody's gonna find out that I'm a loser. That we're treated like second-class citizens." We have a disease that needs to be treated as seriously as cancer or AIDS. I mean, alcoholism and drug addiction is a psychological, physical, emotional, spiritual disease of ourselves that we need to have help controlling. And it really bugs the hell out of me how people are treated, how insurance companies don't always want to pay for the treatment of people, how people just end up back out on the streets. I see it over and over and over again, the people with 1,000-yard stare in the 12-step meetings I go to that are new and just can't stay off the needle, the crack pipe, the spoon, the straw, the bottle, whatever. And it's really rough. I mean, I feel like we're shit upon because we're weak and we have a disease and we don't know what to do for ourselves. So if you know somebody that's suffering, don't put them down. Don't think that it's just laughable, that they'll just get over it. Because life is hard and we don't need to medicate ourselves to deal with our problems. Because it's a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Things can be helped. There is a solution. Thanks for another sober day. Love yourself.